question. So what exactly, first of all, the Negotiable Instrument Act? So Negotiable Instrument Act is basically, what is negotiable? Negotiable means that can be transferred. That can be transferred. This is negotiable. And instrument means you can say the document. Just tell me, class, that is that possible? Okay, is that possible that suppose if we want to transfer the money from one person to another person, that is of 1 crore rupees. So cash, that is not possible. It is possible, but it will take so much time. You have to pack the 1 crore of hard cash in the, the trolley, etc. Then you have to give to the another person. So why we just do these things? If we just write a 1 crore rupees in a single document, and that single document, if we give it to the another person, this is also called the transfer of money. So the Negotiable Instrument Act is nothing but how to transfer the money from one person to another person through the document. So this act is basically, we have to study the 3 documents. We have to study, guys, 3 documents in which the money can be transferred. The first one is check, then promissory note, and the third one is, guys, what? That is a bill of exchange. So these are the 3 documents that we have to study in which the money will be transferred from one person to another person. Okay, so now let's start with the question. Number 1 question on the screen is that the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 is an act which define and amend the law relating to what? Relating to check, bill of exchange, promissory note, or all of the above. So which of the following is the right answer for this question? Tell me. And each question I'm telling you, that is very important. Some students are, they are just taking it so lightly. But again, I'm saying, if you want to cross 70 plus marks in the BRBL subject, so whatever I'm teaching you in the paid class, that is a content. Content should be revised. One-way teaching, two-way teaching, as we know that, suppose if today I have just completed the Negotiable Instrument Act, you people listen, you people understand. But if you people don't revise now, so there is no use of learning the session. So revision is must required. Whatever question I'm giving you in the paid batch, you have to solve that question. Because these questions are, that is a self-made question that I personally give you people. So the student who are just seeing the paid batch in the recorded way, they can also see the question in the handout. There's a one option that is handout. So by just clicking on the handout, you can see the questions that I'm teaching you. Third one is YouTube session. That is very important. These questions are different from the paid batch. So that's why you have to attend the YouTube session. And after that, when your concept will be clear, so just focus on the mock paper. As you know that the one paper contains 2 hours. So just give yourself 2 hours, and in the room, just try to make a environment just like a exam environment. Okay. So guys, in the Negotiable Instrument Act, if we talk about promissory note, section 4, bill of exchange, section 5, check, section 6. So these are the 3 instruments that is defined in the Negotiable Instrument Act. So that's why, guys, first one, D is the right answer. See, for the first one, D will be the right answer here. Is that okay? So this is this one. Next question. Okay, now we have to do the next question and just try to learn the section. I'm not saying that you have to learn the section because sections are not important. Only 3 to 4 questions come in the form of section. So whatever I have written section in the paid batch, just focus on that section. Otherwise, no need to learn. Next, in a promissory note, how many parties are involved? Tell me, class. In a promissory note, how many parties are involved? If I just give you the example of promissory note, guys, A, this is B person. If A is giving goods to the B person, in that case, B have to give, suppose, 5 lakh rupees for that goods. But on that time, B is saying that I cannot give this rupees right now. I will give you rupees after 2 months. So A is saying you have to write this, your wordings in the written document. So in that case, B is making a document. That document is, guys, promissory note, in which B is saying that after 2 months, I will give you your 5 lakh rupees at that date. Okay, so guys, this promissory note, the B will sign here, and this should be registered and stamped. This should be registered and class stamped, right? So in that case, you can say B is what? B is the maker of the instrument. So maker you also call as the drawer, and this A is called as the payee of the instrument. A is called as the payee of the instrument. So this is exactly the format of promissory note in which B have to make a promise. The promise is also written in the note, currency note. But currency note promise is not just like your promissory. That is a different document. Okay, so this document is also authenticated because it is already registered and stamped. So just write down learn the party's name also. You have to learn the party's name of bill of exchange, check, and the promissory note. Right, guys? So for this thing, how many parties? As you can easily see that only 2 parties are there. So for the promissory note, this will be the right answer. Is that okay? Promissory note, payee, and maker. Maker is also called as the drawer because that person have make the promissory note. Okay, next. Next question. What is next question? What is not correct about the promissory note? What is not correct? It means whatever the definition that is written in section 4, you have to learn that section and then just say it contain a conditional undertaking, it contain amount mentioned on it, this instrument must be in writing, it is signed by the maker. So which of the following is not correct, class? Tell me. Which of the following is not correct? Yes, class. Just remember the formula, okay? Just remember the definition and then just tick mark on the right answer. What is the exact answer here? Yes, class. The right answer will be it contain the not conditional, but it contain the unconditional, without any condition. So the right answer will be this is the wrong statement and we have to tick mark on the wrong statement. So for the third one, A will be the right answer. And guys, if it is not possible to see the live session, just try to make a timetable in which you can easily see all the YouTube session of your 4 compulsory subject. Okay, next. Next question is, class, that section 5. Section 5 deal with what? Tell me, class. Section 5 deal with what? Section 5 deal with what? Yes, class. Yes, class. Section 5 deal with what? Section 5. Yes, class. Section 5 deal with what? Right now, I have already told you the particular section of this important terms. So, Section 5 of the NI Act, that's deal with the bill of exchange. Okay? Section 5 is bill of exchange. In this particular session, the holder in due course is referred. What is holder in due course? So, holder in due course is very simple. Suppose X is a person, X work in a company, right? So, X have a good relation with the company. Now, in that case, suppose X, the salary in that company is 50,000 rupees, okay? 50,000 rupees is the salary. Now, at the end of the August, in the payment of September, company give the 50,000 rupees check, right, to the X person as a payment. Now, in that case, suppose X take this check and go to the bank. In the bank class, the check become bounce. So guys, when the check become bounce, so what will happen now in that case? In that case, whether X have a right to file the case on the company? Say yes or no. X have a right to file the case on the company because holder in due course, and I always give you a hint, that is consideration. This is consideration. So guys, in this case, as you can easily see that 50,000 is the consideration which company have to give, and X is working in the company now. So X is already giving services to the company. So there is a consideration from both sides, company and from the side of X. So it is my right to take salary. And if a company is not giving my salary, I can file the sue on company. So in that case, if check become bounce and X have a right to file the case on the company, in that case, X will be called as the holder in due course. X will be called as a class holder in due course, a very important term. Is that okay, class? So this is your right answer. Next question. This is again important. In an appeal, what is this? In an appeal by drawer against the conviction under section 138. What is section 138? That is dishonor of check. The appellant court may order the appellant to deposit such sum which shall be minimum or compensation awarded by the trial court. It means suppose if appellant, the question is very simple. If appellant want to appeal in appellant court, so what amount appellant have to pay? 10% of the fine, 15% of the fine, 20% of the fine, yeah, 25% of the fine. Tell me, class. Tell me, class. This is very important question. And for this question, guys, always remember 20% is the amount in which appellant have to pay. Just like your DRT and DRAT. DRT to DRAT, you have to pay 50%. The appellant authority have to pay 50% of amount. So in that case, 20%. So this is the right answer. You have to remember this thing. Okay, next. The interim compensation. What is interim compensation? A final compensation means after conclusion of the case, whatever the compensation that the court is demanding, that is called full compensation. interim compensation in mid of the case. Interim means in mid of the case. So the interim compensation payable under section 143A may be recovered as if it were fine. Okay, it is recoverable under which act or which particular line? As if it is a decree of a court, as per the provision of Income Tax Act 1961, as per the provision of CRPC, or none of the above. Tell me the right answer. So interim compensation means in mid of the case, whatever the compensation that the party have to pay. Yes, class, what is the right answer? See, as we already know that CRPC, what is CRPC? Its short form is CRPC 1973. Under this act, the procedure will be followed under the section 138 of the Negotiable Instrument Act. So that's why for the 6th one, this is the right answer. Okay, now, all offences under chapter 17 shall be tried by Metropolitan Magistrate, Judicial Magistrate of first class, either A and B, none of the above. Tell me. Metropolitan Magistrate always sit where the population is more than 10 lakh rupees. 10 lakh population. And Judicial Magistrate less than 10 lakh rupees, 10 lakh population. So all offences of this, of NI Act, shall be triable by Metropolitan Magistrate, Judicial Magistrate of first class, either A and B. Which of the following is the right answer? So guys, for this one, the right answer is either A and B. This is the right answer. Okay, next. The next question is, guys, that which court can entertain any offence punishable under 138? Court not inferior to the Judicial Magistrate of first class, any court having jurisdiction to entertain, court not inferior to that of Metropolitan Magistrate. Option D is both A and C are correct. Right now, we have just discussed this question right now. Right now, we have just discussed this question. And for the 8th one, guys, the right answer will be, that is D. 8th one, D is the right answer. Is that okay? D is the right answer. 9th. What is the liability of a collecting banker? There are two types of bank. Paying bank and collecting bank. X person have give Y 10 lakh rupees of check, right? Now, Y person will go in his bank. This bank will collect the money from the bank of this. So, X bank is called paying bank because this bank is giving money to this one. So, this is called paying bank, this is called collecting bank. So, you have to tell me that what is the liability of the collecting banker? To serve notice of dishonor of the customer so that customer can claim amount from his debtor, to present check within the reasonable time else liable for the damages, to hand over the proceed after realization without delay, and all of the above. So, I have already told you the difference and the meaning of paying banker and collecting banker. So, for this one class, the right answer is 9th one, D is the right answer. All are the liabilities of the collecting banker. Which section of NI define the word negotiable instrument? 15, 14, 13A or 13? Always remember, under section 13, the word negotiable instrument is not defined. It say that negotiable includes check, bill of exchange, promissory note. So for the 10th one, D is the